my hands to you.
Life like, this is what your life like. Try to live your life right. People really know you push your buttons like type right. This is like a movie, but it's really very lifelike. Every single night, right? Every single fight, right? I was looking at the gram and I don't even like lights. I was screaming at my daddy, told me it ain't Christ-like. I was screaming at the referee, just like Mike. Looking for a bright light. Seagull, what your life like? Riding on a white bike, feeling like a sight bike. Pressing on the gas, supernova for a night light. Dreaming at my dad and he told me it ain't Christ-like. But nobody never tell you when you're being like Christ. Only ever seeing me, only when they needin' me. Like if Tyler Perry made a movie for BT, searching for a deity. Now you wanna see it free, now you wanna see it free. Let you see it 3 apiece. Tell me what your life like. Turn it down, I'm doing good. I try to talk to my dad, give him some advice. He starts spazzing on me. I start spazzing back. He said, that ain't Christ-like. I said, ah!
Hi everyone, I'm a member of Nitsky Studio team. You have just watched our love story video. Now let's look at how we created it. 80% of the job is about editing. To do great videos, we use the Blendask Master Collection package. Link is in the description. First of all, we put all the necessary clips on the timeline. Your intro should always be interesting enough to engage your clients from the start. To achieve this, we used back 5 and 5 scratch effects and apply all kinds of sound effects like vinyl and slide. When applying layers, you can mix different modes in the Effect Control panel, Blend modes. In our case, we used the overlay mode to simulate the screen for old movies. If the effect is short, duplicate it the required number of times. We also add interesting titles with the proper color combination. For example, yellow and black always look beautiful together. On clips with unusual movement, we applied time remapping. You can learn about it in our previous video. And interesting light leaks. We chose a light leak with translucent doodles. To diversify long camera passes, you can use jump cuts. We apply the grain through the different modes so that the video sequence doesn't look stark. We often leave some clips without effects, so we don't overload the video. It is always possible and sometimes necessary to improve shots that are not quite interesting. To do this, we apply a frame number 3 and a light leak with doodles. We always add the necessary modes and put a negative scale on the main frame in the Effect Controls, Motion panel, Scale. Frames with interesting content are highlighted with color. We use a low transparency frame in luminosity mode and then discolor it by adding grain in lighten mode. You can copy previous effects on creative frames. You can put grain and light leaks on the break and tighten up the transparency in the needed direction. Keep it up! You can also use light leaks as a transition. To do this, cut it to the maximum length, set high speed and use the overlay mode to make it transparent. You can also combine different types of frames, but you need to choose the right transparency. You can use light leaks as a background for clips, although you can put such clips on each other as collage and mask any breaks in the music with sound effects. The final shot should be the most unusual in content and design, as a memorable ending is important in big movies and small commercials. In this case, we will take a clip with the camera covering, apply a film frame and use a doodle on a dark background to lead it to a black screen through a light leak depending on the music fragment. Thank you for watching this video. We'll hope you find it interesting and inspiring. On our YouTube channel you could find more interesting videos about weddings, video editing, and so on. And remember, if you need a professional wedding video, you could always ask Nitsky Studio.
I try to talk to my dad, get him some advice. He starts spazzing on me. I start spazzing.